Good morning. This is my second day at the hotel, and I'm using my blog to let you know how life is. And as you know, you maybe you know. Sorry, I just got woken up, and I was not expecting that. But as you probably know, that sorry, I keep it real. I'm telling you about my life, how it is, what I think, and how I react to things, and that might be different from your life, but this is a blog about my life, so I'm keeping it real for your sake, and to be true to myself. Yesterday I had to go to the studio to be in this national TV program. It's an experiment about dating. I ordered a taxi the day before, and I was told that the taxi would be here at 7:50 in the morning. So I was ready 5 minutes before. I went down to the lounge in the hotel and waited for my taxi. And there was no taxi, not even at 8 o'clock. But I decided that I wouldn't complain before 8:05. So I was just waiting, and then I got a call from a Danish-speaking person saying that he would be 30 minutes late. And I was like, I fucking hope that he meant 30 seconds late. But I couldn't know, because he did speak Danish, and he did say 30 minutes twice, so I was a little worried that I wouldn't be on time for my appointment at the studio. But anyway, this taxi was not having, I don't know the English word for that, but the one that says the price. It didn't have any advertising on the side. It didn't have any signs saying taxis or taxa. That's the Danish word, I think. And I said that to the person, and he was like, "This is a taxi." Yeah, but it's my security that you are supposed to have a number and signs, and you have to be in a taxi to do what taxis do. And he did came like 3 minutes later, and then he freaking called me again. I don't want people to call me. I don't like people calling me. And my phone is always silent, so I don't hear the phone. Well, he parked so that I have to jump over some wooden boxes, and they were like 15 meters long, and I think 60 centimeters tall, and perhaps 60 centimeters wide as well. And I don't jump wooden boxes like that. I do have a disability, so I'm not a jumping person, and he is doing a service for disabled people, because this taxi service is only for disabled people. It's so stupid. Most people don't even think how they get food is a mystery to me, because they think so little about the world that I couldn't understand if they did get feed every day. Sorry. Well, the taxi driver told me to get off his taxi, and I was asking him to talk to his boss, and he didn't have a boss. And I was like, what kind of taxi company doesn't have a boss? Well, he went around the car and opened the door. He had to, because it was secured for kids, so they can't jump off, and that's illegal to have in a taxi. And I couldn't sit in the front seat, and that's allowed in Denmark. And you do get easier in and out in the front seat. You also have more space in the front seat. So I was a little upset, because it wasn't really a taxi. That was clear. And the guy was having no service. He was being really rude. He was shouting at me. And he was interrupting me every time I told him, you cannot say that you will be 30 minutes late and then expect that I stand ready 3 minutes later. I don't get that. I could have gone do other things in 30 minutes. Well, he said, I said 30 minutes. And I said, yes, you did say 30 minutes, but you were only 3 minutes late after we spoke. So that's not 30 minutes. That's like 17 minutes. And that's nowhere near 30 minutes. Well, I did complain about this driver, and I have to do something more about that. I went to the studio, and I didn't have a good mood in the beginning because of this stupid taxi driver, a lying beast. And I actually told him that his behavior is the reason why some people turn racist. And he said, I'm not talking to you. Well, he has one job, that is picking me up and drive me to where I wish. And he was doing it all wrong. He also parked in a what is that called? You know, where water gathers in the street, so I had to get a wet feet to jump in the taxi. Well, I went, and I had a fun day, and I have been in a lot of pain since, because that was too much for my body, and that's okay. I choose it, so that's okay. But last time I went to Copenhagen, I stayed in another hotel, but in a shared room. I thought I could cope with that, but in the middle of the night, we all got woken up because a man came to sleep in his bed, and there was another man sleeping in his bed. We had a person in our room that was not supposed to be there, and he was really drunk, and he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to wake up, so he did wake all of us up. So this time I decided to go to another hotel, a hotel that I could feel safe in. I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, so I need to feel safe. And I ordered this hotel, and it's quite nice. I like it. But this morning, 8:20, there's a lot of noise in the hall. That's okay. They're probably cleaning, but I'm sleeping, and it's annoying because I do sleep bad at night. And I was like, I tried to sleep, and I did sleep again. And I hear a sound like my door, something is wiggling with my door. And it's key cards, so you can hear it's unlocking, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't like this. Who is this? Is this bad? Is it good? Is it what is it? And I can't see the door from here. I'll show you. I can't see the door. This is my view. So I'm shouting out, excuse me, at the same time as they're opening my door, and they close it again. I called the hotel and say what I just experienced, and they are like, I don't know who it was. I don't fucking care if you know or not. This is not happening. You are supposed to keep me safe, and how can you do that if you don't know who is entering my door? And then he asked me, do you know who it was? No. How should I know? How can I know? Do you expect me to ask people? If I had a burglar in my room, I would probably not ask. Who are you? Nice that you're here. Can you please steal this and this? No, you wouldn't do that. It's probably the cleaning people, but I have to check out at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. That is not 20 past 8. It's definitely not 20 past 8. I understand that they could be busy and need to clean the room sooner, but I'm paying for this really tiny room, and I'm paying the full price, and I'm expecting to have this room for myself. I think that I only had one job here, and that was to stay here. My door is locked, but apparently not for everybody. Some people are allowed to come in here, and I sleep without my knickers on. I shouldn't. No, I don't. But I don't have any shirt on. Do you expect me to get up and ask who are you? Well, this is things that makes my day really long, and it tears up my energy. I already spent more energy than I got last night because somebody just opened my door. Only for that. And yesterday the taxi driver, he was even worse. So, oh my God, don't do that to people. Do your job and do it properly. See you. Have a nice day.